Oh, what time does I call this? What time does I call this? I'm docking the wages.
And you keep it down nowadays, please. You know I'm getting wages.
Well, they're not no more now. Alright folks, filming for the roof's been a little bit lax. Basically what happened was, because it was the first pop top we've done, we didn't want to film everything and make ourselves even more nervous than we already were. So we just cracked on with it. We did a little bit of a live, I'll splice that in. One big hole. Right, should we go inside? Now then. Now, choppy. Choppers are good in. We're back in a bit, folks. There. What I'll do is I'll talk you through what we've done so far, and then there's going to be a little bit of work done today. Alright folks, this is where we left the other day. Basically what we did was cut the roof out, cut the roof out all the way around, got the frame in, riveted the frame up to the body, so that's now rigid. That's way more rigid than it was before as well. It actually drives better. Sealed the outside. Thought we'd sealed the outside, apparently we missed a spot. A little bit of rust. There's some water getting in somewhere, and I think I know where it is, so that's fine. I'll sort that. It's not actually been finished at that point anyway, so I'm not unhappy about that. I've got to get the canvas attached. I've got to get the bed rails attached. They're attached to the frame, between the frame, out the way, between the frame and the metal. We had a problem with the gas struts. Basically they'd sent us one with the correct gas struts and one of the incorrect gas struts, so that slowed us down. I've now fitted them, got that on, did a couple of measurements, and it's about level. Mrs. HOM's in hospital at the minute, having a little operation, so I can't do a lot until I've fetched her in a bit. So it is what it is.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to. I like to love you every day. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you, love you. If I may, if I may. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you, love you. I
think this is because it's on level, but basically I've noticed is when you put it down you need to get one of them. It's not profiled around the edges yet. That's today's plan when we just pick the missus up. There you go, see that. But it's down. Good old Blighty. Roof up, bit of filming, spot on. About to do a bit more work, starts raining. Tidy away, stops raining. Think about starting again. Start spitting.
Night and day, if I may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. If I may.
That's pretty flat all the way along there now. Nice and flush. A little bit of a gap there. On further inspection. I'll take that back. Very close though. Very, very close. Took me a few hours, so I didn't want to bore you doing absolutely everything. Roof up, took the seal off all the way around, roof back down, find all the spots that are touching all the way around, mark them, get it back up, flappy disc, get a gap, roof back down, check again, etc, etc, etc. Gone all the way around, and we've got the seal all the way around now. A little bit of play in the back so there's enough to strap it down. We are sealed all the way. The van is filthy, so I'm going to have to rinse that off now before I can do anything else. Good morning people, it's another beautiful day in England. Oh no, sorry, I'm right. We're in England, there is no sun. Today's plan is get the, where's the bed rail gone? Bed rails mounted. I don't trust the metal so much, so I'm actually going to tack weld that in across there. Talking to old man, we've decided on next pop top we do, sorry, we're going to leave more metal. The instructions that we got with the roof were so bad that we couldn't decide how much metal we needed, so we cut and left a bit. We're going to leave more. Next time I'll do a full video like on the frame fittings and stuff like that at some point. Probably on the next one. But we're going to leave more metal for it to sit onto. Not necessarily to fasten it to, just to sit on, because we don't trust what's there. But anyway, I digress. So bed rails are going in. They're going to get tack welded in just for strength. My van. This is what I want to do. We've already cut the bed rails down to size. I've gone this morning and marked out around the door slider because it doesn't actually fit in, and we've tried removing it and it doesn't want to come out. So yeah, we're going to cut this out, mount it to here, mount it under there, and then the way we cut it, it should clear this. If not, we might need to nibble a little bit more away, but it should clear this and then mount under there. What time does I call this? What time does I call this? I'm docking the wages.
Do you keep it down nowadays, please? You know I'm getting wages.
Well, they're not no more now.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Right, Polly.
Oh,
Good old Marcus here had an idea. As we were putting wire back in here, we didn't want it to end up getting burnt while we were welding. So we've used the original trim to put the wire back in and out of the way. This is dangling because we're going to do an interior light thing. Then when the rail goes back on there, the foil is to stop the heat getting to the wire. Good old Marcus. Thumbs up, Marcus. just strained his hair out. Got some cut video on. Morning folks, today attaching canvas all the way around. We've got to attach it to that metal frame thusly. There's a little black trim like this one. We've already started because some idiot forgot to start filming. This goes over the canvas, canvas sits under the lip, fastens it down all the way along. So like I said, we've already started that side to do, back to do. Front's going to be a little bit of a challenge because we can't get the drill in, but we think we've got an idea. More on that later. We've reached a snag. We've got that side all nice and fastened in, still to be silicone, you've got to seal it under there, but right in this corner there's that bit there. You cannot get a drill or an impact driver and nothing in to screw this bit down, so we've reached a snag. So we've looked at how we're going to do it. Spare piece of metal, fold it down, screw it into here, into the side of the frame there. Folks, a couple of hours on it today. Last little touches, we've not got long today. We didn't really have long yesterday, so it's just plodding on as and when we can. All we've got left to do is secure the front canvas on the frame and then seal under there, and then that's the whole thing. It's basically watertight anyway, but that's the whole thing, 100% watertight. And then when we've done the installation, the boarding, etc., and we come to do the carpeting, the rest of the canvas will get tied down into this groove and the carpet will come up and over the bed rail and meet with it in the groove. So it'll be nice and neat. So we just got the trim panel to do for the front. This is basically all you do all the way around, you just screw it on top so it secures the canvas to the frame and then seal it. But on the front, because it's a slightly curved bar, it's a little bit different. The manufacturer says that you're supposed to attach the canvas to the top of the bar. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not going to fit a drill in there. I know I've got big hands, but they're not that big. So we've had to come up with a plan, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach it to this end of the bar. And like I say, because the trim is solid and the bar is curved, we're doing a number of pie cuts just so we can curve the bar, and then there'll be a screw in each cut to hold the thing flush and where it's supposed to be, and then we're going to seal everything after.